Everybody ready?
Yep.
I'm good to go.
All right.
The door is open. You can open the door, Cat. I know you can. The door is open. You can open the door, Cat. I know you
Ryan,
can.
you ready too?
The door is open. You can
Yeah,
open the
yeah,
door,
I'm good.
Cat. Here you
All
go.
right. So, last time we had all left off, there was you all had gotten to the city of Dromos. Dromos is relegated to a desert, and it is currently semi-floating on top of a bed of crickmatine. Now, crickmatine has been meticulously put into the sides of the more rocky areas of the desert in an effort to get it to slightly hover above the ground. For you see, crickmatine can be used in conjunction with magic, of course, to send sound signals downwards. If done in the correct manner with the correct amount of magic, it can be used to make things float. Ergo, there's the entire airship industry within the city of Dromos. Recently, though, the ports have been set to close. When you all arrived here, you would notice that the ports were vacant of any real activity at all. Now, when you got here, there was, instead of being greeted by just a normal city, you were greeted by bustling peoples that were moving about, having fun. Because you see, the sands of this desert shift, always. They move, ever flowing towards the edge of the world. For you see, Dromos is designated or is laid in between two of the tentacles of this very planet that you all stand upon. Therefore, the sands move towards the edge of the world and fall off. Instead of falling into the void, or nowhere, there is the black sun underneath sort of the planet itself that is causing the gravity of the world. Because so much of the planet had been lost during the Great Sunder, roughly 70% of the mass is gone. The planet is no longer capable of supplying its own gravitational pull. But luckily for you all, there is this black sphere of just actual pure black nothing that is underneath the planet, which is causing all of the gravity. So, whenever the sand sloughs off of the actual planet, it starts to get pulled towards where the gravitational pull is. But before it ever gets there, it hits the bottom side of, well, Dromos, but the desert it sits in. Ergo, there's this continual flow of the sand that's currently falling off, joining back, and waiting for its turn to start sliding once again. Because of this phenomenon, every so often there will be a situation where sand sort of moves over top of older sand that had been wetted at some point by rain, most typically. When this happens, sort of a resonance starts to build up. As they shift over top of each other, a sound is produced. Therefore, every so often in the city, they'll have a festival commemorating this occurrence, which recently is starting to happen a lot more, but is still just as special. The festival is called the Singing Shift Festival. When you first arrived here, that's what was happening. Now, the party had gone around the city from part to part, just partaking in all the games, having fun, nothing being too crazy. However, eventually, all of this came to an end. As night started to dawn on the land, everybody decided that that was enough of a day of partying. And it is now it's evening now, the dawn of nighttime. As this happens, a scraggly young fella comes to you all in the city square. He is a human man, and he goes, "Oh, hello. You guys were on the train, right?"
Indeed, yes, we were.
Right. I'm pretty sure I got the right people. Here you go. And he starts to hand you an envelope that has sort of it's a black envelope, but the wax on top of it is sort of this slightly greenish color, and it has an insignia of what looks to be a crystal on it.
Is that a sign would have seen before in the train or on someone else?
You'd probably be able to pick up at some point that that is the sigil of House Chrysalis.
Okay, and how's Chrysalis? Is it the house whose sword was on the train?
Yes,
Okay, so
House
we have a
Chrysalis.
letter from
Yeah.
yeah, we have a letter from the commander lady, right?
I believe so. Yes, you were handed
Yeah,
something.
I forget her name, but she had given us for capturing the imposter guy.
She did.
Yeah, Malekith from General Hoover.
Yes. Now you've been gifted
Okay,
another letter by presumably some kind of a postman. You're not entirely sure.
yeah, I'll open it up and see what's in it.
All right. As you open it up, you would start reading about how Lord Malekith himself has requested a audience with you all, and to make your way towards the main palace, which is this one in the middle, for said audience.
Um, yeah, I look at the rest of the group. I guess. I mean, we had to go meet him anyway, so might as well, right?
Yep, I think so. And let's. Yeah, I don't see anything else. We don't know anyone here.
The person that gave us the letter asked, "Do you know where?" Well, you probably know where is Lord Malekith's house.
Oh, that's that big one, the palace right there. That's where he resides most of his time.
Oh, well, I guess we'll make our way down that way. Also, have we been in this town long? Like, I know last session I missed, but what do we have like a room and board available already here or no?
Finding accommodations wouldn't be too hard in practically any civilized city. You haven't
Okay,
stayed at one
cool.
yet, but you would be able to find one.
All right, so we'll just make our way to House Malekith or House Chrysalis.
Yes.
Yeah, and say we went around with the festival stuff, but that was about it.
Yeah, roughly a day.
Oh, gotcha.
Now it's the evening of said day when you arrived in the morning time. All right.
Okay.
So, as you all make your way towards the main palace once again, last time that you all were here, there was a dance festival happening in the middle of it, and Lord Malekith himself was not there, but his two main left and right hand men were. I'll reintroduce just for sake of everybody. As you walk towards this palace, you can see that it is definitely made of money. This is the biggest, the most ostentatious, the most presentory palace of them all. However, you would note, especially those with more that have had readings of like ancient battles, that sort of a thing, you would note that this palace is really just a castle in disguise. There are all kinds of defensible positions within the palace. There are meticulations. You can see that there are murder holes practically in every room. In case of invaders, they could be trapped in any one of these rooms and bombarded with God knows what. This is definitely the kind of guy that will partake in the finer things in life, but is ready as a warrior in case he needs to be. Now, as you enter,
And we actually, I think, did. So this is the same guy who also our Dragonborn friend told us about, right?
Malekith, he's not here yet, but that
I
is
know,
the
but
Lord.
like, okay, cool.
He is the Lord of House Chrysalis, and by extension, he's sort of I guess, the governor of this entire city, as he's the one who practically, spawned it and got people interested to travel here, to join it.
Mm. Do we
So,
have any guards or anyone near us right now?
yeah, actually, as you uh, walk up to the entrance, there will be two guards, standing guard.
Yeah, I will present a letter to them
Those,
and be like,
ah,
hello, I think we were invited here. We got a letter delivered by someone. I'm gonna assume I see the sigil of the house. I assume we're invited.
yeah, and by Malekith himself. That's quite That's quite the thing there. Hope you don't mess up whatever he has planned for you. By all means, follow me, please.
Yeah, as we're walking, I'll also ask him, is there any library in this town, or like, yeah, just source of knowledge of some kind?
Oh boy, is there. At the northeast from right here, you would see that there is the Lustran Library. It's the same building that houses the Riddles Answer Academy. Basically, just walk in, and pretty much to the left side is the library. If you miss it, you probably wouldn't even be able to read.
Oh, yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I probably will check it out. I do enjoy some time in the library from time to time.
Sure.
Does Lord Malekith usually stay here often, or does he travel?
Well, he travels a bunch from part of the city to part of the city, kind of just taking care of stuff wherever needed, or just admiring.
Wonderful.
Just messing with the webcams again. All right. As you all enter, once again into this grand hall that used to be, or was like an hour or two ago, was set up to be a dance hall, now has been rearranged back into sort of a royal court-looking building, or room, I should say. Now, you can see that you're on the ground floor, and there are lines upon lines of chairs ready there that all seem to be resignated for somebody specifically. And the most obvious case of this is that ahead of you, you can see that there is a bit of a raised platform, and in the middle, there's this grand throne standing ready, with nobody currently atop it. However, to the left and right of this throne, you would see that there is, to the right from the position of the throne itself, you would see a Sir Valus Cretine. Valus Cretine, not that it'd be super obvious. Well, no, he's literally sitting to his right. This is the right-hand man of Lord Malekith himself. This is a tall, half-elven man with long black hair and pretty relatively heavy, thick armor, and he himself is rather pale. To the left of this, the most ostentatious chair that you can see, sits atop it a Sir Jadoon Irongate. He is the leader of the local guard, known as the Claspsman. He has also impressively armored elfman, half-elf, whose armor is very highly decorated and ceremonial, whereas Valus's is just pure, almost wrought iron, just pure usability. Jadoon's is much more of a ceremonial, I'm supposed to be sort of an icon of the city kind of armor. And as you enter, you would eventually lay your eyes upon Lord Malekith. As he enters the room, you can see that he is also a relatively tall, half-elven man, sort of on the older side of middle-aged for an elf, or for a half-elf. He is wearing sort of leather armor that you would see on like a roguish type person. However, you can see you can gleam sometimes that the leather armor is fitted and made in such a way for it to perfectly represent or imitate a much more royal garb than what it actually is, because this is ready to fight at a moment's notice armor, but it is made to still look semi-regal and nobile at some points. Also, you can see that he has fitted just almost random parts of jewelry and gold to make himself look more ostentatious. He's also wearing a necklace around his neck that seems to be very well made. I'll put it like that. And as he enters, says, hello there, adventurers, I take it. It's a pleasure to meet you all.
Pleasure is all ours, Lord Malekith. Thank you for extending the invitation. And what I think is a traditional half-elven bow.
The attempt is appreciated, thank you kindly. But it's a bit more like this, and then he'll show you a more proper sort of bow that is accepted within the city of Dromas.
Thank you. Yeah, we received your letter outside. Someone handed it, but I do not know uh, what, well, just the purpose of this invitation, or what can we do or help with.
Right. See, I've called you here for a very specific purpose. My city is under attack to some degree, but it's silent. As much as I would vastly prefer that they just show up at our gates with a bunch of people ready to fight, it seems that there is a bit of a coup going on. There's people in my city trying to vie for power, and I don't like it very much. That is why I've called you all here. You were the people that helped out with my blade, yes?
Yes, indeed. There was a shape-shifting imposter that had plans on attempting to steal the blade.
Shapeshifting, right. Not the most fun thing, personally, but here we are. Now, from that little act, I can tell that you're a bit more reliable. See, I can't really trust anybody but my left and right hand man here. I can't trust anybody from the city proper. But the reason I've called in the blade is to go on the offensive. I would like to wipe out this group that has infiltrated my town in one night if we could. So,
I
I
suppose we can do that.
I take it you all know of the followers of Draktail, yes?
Yes, we have our
Unfortunately,
run-ins
do.
with them. Yes, indeed.
Well, it seems that they've decided to set up shop within my city here. So, now that I've gathered my own blade back, one that I haven't carried for millennia, I've got a three-pronged or a three-acted plan. You see, what I would like to do is focus down this group of Draktails. However, I should also let you know that they're not the last of it. There appears to be some other group that's currently meddling either adjacent to or with Draktail. We're not entirely sure. But first, I would like to wipe out Draktail's forces once and for all out of my city. Then we'll focus on the others. Now, I've had to shut down the airships as well because I simply cannot trust anything that they're importing, or I cannot trust that nothing imported is somehow a bad, either a bad look for the city or an actual bad thing for us. So, you all have to know, the entire city is under a soft lockdown. Now, only we know this. Anybody in this room knows this. At this point, the guard had moved back out, by the way. It's just you and the three elves in front of you.
That's why everything is. I see.
Indeed. Only the higher echelon of security knows this. Myself, and, of course, Tradoon Irongate and Valus Cretin. Even the normal claspsmen don't know this, so what we're about to do, you cannot rely on the claspsmen to help you. I have no idea to which degree they've been infiltrated. It's possible that you'd be able to, if necessary, explain to them in relatively small detail what's going on, that you work for me and that you're on official business. If they'll take that, then perhaps we'll be okay, but only if you'd need to. I do very much urge caution in our plan here. Like I said, we know already of 2 of their gathering places. I suggest that I go to one of them and just completely wipe it out by myself. Then I'll send Valus and Tradoon to one of the other ones, or to the other one, so they can wipe out that one as well. What I need you all to do is that we don't know the location of the last one. However, we know that one of their followers is going to show up at Archfighter Square. He's there to pick up some sort of a shipment or payment maybe. We're not entirely sure, but he's there to pick something up. Now, once he gets there, I want all of you To follow him, either capture him and make him tell you where, or follow him back to their lair so we know where the third hideout is. Once you're there, I would like you all to completely raid the place. You're free to kill at your own liberty. If you accidentally cross your blades with somebody innocent, we'll resurrect them at a later date. I'd ask you to try not to, but if you do. Now, once you get there, again, try to be stealthy, but you can kill. What I'd like all of you to do there is to learn everything there is to know about them. Any paperwork, any written knowledge, anything at all. Find it all. If you wipe out everybody, we'll resurrect them at a later date again to interrogate them even further, should the knowledge you find not be satisfactory. That is your mission.
All right. Could we discuss among ourselves before we agree or disagree with this task?
Of course. Please, the end of the
So-
room. I won't hear you.
Yeah, we go on a huddle to talk about what is asked of us. Well, I mean, looks like at least for the time being, our goals align. We are hunting down armies of Dragtail. Seems like there is an opportunity here to do the same, and even get the favor of someone powerful.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. So I think we all probably need the practice, especially if they're going to keep throwing stronger enemies at us.
Yeah, it's well, I mean, I don't know if we want to do any type of recon mission to like stealthily track this individual that we also we don't know what this person looks like. Probably they would know somewhat what to look for. We should probably also maybe able to ask for some resource if we need to for like doing damage to their hideout in some way or shape or form. If they have any type of like explosive devices or whatnot, but I don't know. They might just be powerful on their own.
Explosive devices?
Yeah, that can come in handy if you're trying to raise a hideout down completely.
I mean, that would be pretty helpful because these seem to be people that kind of keep getting in our way.
Yeah, these enemies we keep fighting seem to be pretty resistant to fire type of damage anyway. But in general, if we can do damage to their hideout, it might be easier for us to. Or we could just go in fully stealthy and see what we can get done. In either case, I think we're in agreement that we are going to accept this proposal and help them out in fighting the forces of Dragtail.
Yeah,
I-
I think so.
Yeah, it sounds like it only mutually benefits us.
Yeah.
Maybe
Um,
don't go as wild as he's suggesting, but
Yeah, I don't think we exactly have the capacity to, yeah, I mean, I don't think we have the capacity to do what he thinks we're going to do, but I mean, he doesn't have to know that, right?
Yeah, and also like let's not sell ourselves short. We fought dragons, well, baby dragons, but we did fight
I guess that's true.
dragons. So
I guess I
who's
did
to
win.
say it's dragons.
I did
Okay.
win second place at the strength games at the festival. Let's just hope.
yeah,
I guess let's just hope we don't end up in a dance competition with any of them.
Oh. Hey, I was.
yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, I was
I
napping.
hey, I just got in like 5 minutes ago. I'm really sorry, the traffic was bad. So I think Vincent is here, right? My character
Yes.
with the party. Oh, okay. Whatever you guys decide, you guys, I'm in for it. This sounds cool. If you're doing something stealthy, probably I can help.
Perfect.
In the city that we have walked around, does the city have like a good like close by roofs, or is it like pretty sparse, the buildings?
Oh,
Roofs, huh?
if they're compact.
Like I'm basically asking, can I do some Assassin's Creed shit to run through?
With the
I have
building
really
with the
tiny
building that I have
legs.
planned, yes.
Okay, good. I mean, yes, fantastic, lovely.
I swear to God, if you throw me and miss, I'm not gonna be happy.
It's fine. I'll throw you, then do Misty Step to catch you. It's all good.
And we all know you're not the one that's gonna be throwing me.
That is true as well. Yes. It's okay. Fiore has to throw you. I'll have to catch. I'll have to like do some shenanigans.
You'll have to
stop
get
you from-
squished. Got it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry.
you
Also, I
have-
think Vincent and I probably did not have a session together. So hello, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. And what class and race do you play generally?
I'm a bard, and you saw me as a tiefling.
Good, we can need the support. But one sec, I forgot my dice in the other room. While you guys catch up, I'm gonna quickly grab my dice.
Yeah,
good.
I am dialing in from like I was at a conference in Las Vegas. I have nothing. I literally have no dice on me here. But yeah, so I think that we have a plan. I'll go back up to Lord Malekith and tell him. Yeah, we accept.
I think I'd want to do before that. Sorry.
Sorry, no, never mind. Yeah, my
If we
bad.
have, if there's shapelings or changelings or whatever, we should probably come up with a code word, so we know it's us.
Indeed.
Yeah, I would advise that. I've seen some people change also. Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, we let's come up with a code word. What would be a good code word?
How?
Hold on, let's
I mean, you guys are checking for rubies. So red ruby, I guess.
I mean, they know we have red ruby. Though. I feel like that's just like they know we have been carrying that stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Right? Let's make up a name. Let's say something like green ruby, so they don't think about it. They don't know it's gonna be.
How about I heard a rumor? I heard a rumor.
Oh, I love the.
What would be
Umbrella
the
Academy.
callback?
Oh, there was a different implement callback.
I heard a rumor, and then we just answer with green ruby.
Yeah, fantastic. We bring it together. Yes.
I had a rumor that they were selling green rubies.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
That
Good.
doesn't sound like it can be a thing, so no one should be able to guess that.
Good.
Yeah. So you should completely say it like I heard a rumor about someone selling green rubies. So
Yeah.
Well, I think
it's like
it'd
a
be
complete
if
word.
we suspected that you were a changeling, we'd say like, "Hey, I think I heard a rumor," and you would have to say, "Oh, well, was that rumor about like green ruby or something like that?"
Oh yeah.
Or if
Yeah, it should be in two sentences. Yeah, two people should say it. So I had a rumor. One guy will say, and the other guy will say like, "Oh, is it about green rubies?"
Or vice versa. If it was
I-
just you being suspected, you could say the whole thing or something like that. I think we got it.
Yeah.
I think it will be generally fine. Let's.
Sorry, I'm back. I'm just grabbing all my dice. I said,
I don't know.
It's a
I don't know if
changeling.
this is the real Fiore. I heard a rumor.
rumor?
That's rude.
Oh my God!
Kill him!
We gotta
Kill him!
Oh, no, we gotta kill Fiore.
What's going on?
So we have a plan.
Code phrase.
Mhm.
What is this? What is the password, Fiore? If you're real, you'd know.
It's
Password?
green ruby. It doesn't make any sense.
We were coming up with a code phrase because changelings are around. So our call phrase
Changelings
was,
are-
"I heard a rumor," and then the callback would be a green ruby.
Okay. But did you guys do this while I was out, or?
That was Yeah.
It took a long time, but we got there.
All right.
So
I'm sorry,
basically, we came up with a code word. So one person would say, "I heard a rumor." If we think one of us or someone in our circle has been replaced with a shapeshifter, and they would respond with, "They're selling green rubies," and we'd be like, "Okay, now we know that you know."
Okay. And what if we
Vincent is like,
put in our party?
Yeah, who
Hmm?
knows if we get replaced with a shapeshifter?
If we don't,
yeah.
if we don't suspect anyone party, is there like another code that we should reply or?
Actually, that's a
Yeah.
good point.
Wait,
We
sorry,
should
what?
be able to like. Should we have a phrase that we use outside of our own party? So like, what if we thought Lord Malik? Should we give him one?
I mean,
Like,
I
if
think
we
we should.
come
Yeah.
back.
Other 3 people in the room, like all 7 of us, should have the same code.
What's the point of the code if everybody in the party knows the code? What if the shapeshifter knows the code? What if there's already a shapeshifter?
I mean, if there's already a
Uh,
shapeshifter, then there is no point. I
You're
mean,
right. We need to kill everyone right now.
There's already an
Yeah.
imposter among
There's no
us.
other way to
It's
be
the
safe.
only way.
It's the only way to be certain. Sorry, guys.
Vincent is like sweating like a.
Normally would go and ask Lord Malekith, like, do you have any way of like deciphering shapeshifter? Because we ran into one and it was difficult for us to, because they kind of seem to know all the information of the other person as well. So do you have any items or magic that you could do to distinguish?
Well, there's a few
Isn't it like-
spells that can do it. I don't know if anybody in the city has committed them to an item per se. Why do you think? Are you okay?
Well, no, we are okay, but we ran into that shapeshifter in the train, and I
Right.
can be sure that they're the only one.
True enough, but after some interrogation, it doesn't seem like this one is connected to Draktail.
Okay, but sure. If you think that part of the city is that part of the danger is covered, we would trust your judgment. But you know, stranger things are afoot, and we'd like to cover all our bases.
Well, it is true that shapeshifters exist in this world, and you can never really know if they're around or not. So, let's rummage. Here
Well-
you go. Have a scroll of identify shapeshifter. If you think somebody is a shapeshifter, you can aim that at them. Use the spell, which I assume at least one of you can. And then you'll know if they're a shapeshifter or not. They'll be forced to take their previous form.
Yes. Hmm.
It's a one-time
you
use,
think
to
we
be
would-
fair.
You think we would notice one of our party members suddenly going missing before being replaced and all their stuff taken by a shapeshifter, right?
Yeah.
I would think that, but
Most likely. Most likely.
True.
Yeah, we should stay in as a group, never to separate if circumstances occur and we separate. I don't know. At that point, maybe.
Yeah. Also, like, I don't know if anyone else has the message spell prepared. I can. If we are
I
within
don't
the
have.
distance, okay, I will basically kind of then do the telegram relay if we do get separated within 30 to 60 feet distance.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, message is 120 feet. So yeah, within that range, I will just keep sending pings back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I think the task is set. Hopefully, I think they know what they're doing. Hopefully, we get to do what we're supposed to. And what is the square they said we needed to go to?
The Archfighter Square. Archfighter.
Okay. All right.
Archfighter.
And do you have any kind of way to tell who this person that we're supposed to follow / interrogate or capture?
Well, they're a short person of stature, and they'll undoubtedly be wearing suspicious-looking clothing. Probably a hood of some kind, and just dark clothing. that will probably be enough to find them. At this point in the night, not many people hang around the Archfighter area.
Okay. And does the city have enough light, or the city is gonna be mostly dark at this hour?
It is relatively dark. We keep certain parts of the city in complete darkness, because people like to sleep generally. But some of the more traveled merchant areas, which is outside of Archfighter, they're well lit, but the Archfighter itself would probably not be at this point.
Okay. Yeah, let's get to it.
Okay.
Yep.
For your journey, take one of these. He just grabs out of his own pouch like a greater healing potion. Here you go.
Oh, no, thank you.
In case it's
Oh,
ever
that's-
needed.
It's very helpful. Thank you, sir.
Of course. I wouldn't want you all to fail. Please, follow... Oh, I forgot that we've shooed them out. And then he walks towards the door. Please, if you'd guide them to the Archfighter Square, please. Please follow my man here. He'll take you to where you need to go.
All right, let us lead the way, please.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sure. You got it, Lord Malekith. Everybody, please follow me, okay? And then the guards, or the guard, singular in this case, takes you out of the palace once again. Eventually, he'll guide you towards a rougher part of the city, I suppose you could say. And again, like Malekith said, it is, at this point, it's not complete pitch black, but it is dim lit pretty much all across the town that you're going to be operating in. And after taking you down a few avenues, few alleyways, he himself at some point has to look around and be like, I forget where. No, I got it. But eventually it does lead you towards a sort of an alleyway that has a four-way crossing in it, which he will let you know is the Archfighter Square. He tells you, all right, this is where I assume they're going to show up. I'm not entirely sure what your mission is, but you go get him, champ.
Oh, yeah, no, thank you. We're just checking out the nightlife in this beautiful city. So
Right.
thank you for showing us the way.
You got it. I gotta go back to my post. Bye-bye now.
I have Pip in owl form, and Pip is 100 feet in the air.
Do the owl. Just do the owl and spy and everything. Unless
Yeah.
squirrels can see in the dark.
No, it's in owl form. Didn't change it.
Uh,
Well, you have to change it back to owl form for some other things.
or maybe a flying squirrel. I think they could also see in the dark. Yeah. Anyways.
All right. So you've been left in a square where it's basically literally just four alleyways that converge into a little central point. And you don't know where exactly this person is supposed to show up, but it's supposed to be around here somewhere. So, if you'd like to do some kind of preparation work in any way to facilitate your finding of this person, or being able to hide away from them when they arrive, please.
Yeah, I would like to climb up onto a roof if I can and hide there while I'm looking through Pip's eyes.
Okay, relatively easy enough. I'd say with the time given, you could just be able to get up there. All right.
Yeah. Perfect.
Anybody else?
I mean, if you guys, if everyone stays within like 30 feet of me, I can try using a spell to hide everyone. Maybe hide everyone better. It's not like hide everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the pass without trace.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, that would be useful. I mean, you can cast it, then we can move a little bit farther from each other if need be.
If I remember right. Yeah, it's an aura. It's a 30 feet aura.
It's an
around
aura.
you.
I mean, we can just all climb up to the buildings and just be hiding up in the roof. How tall are these
it's
buildings?
still
Taller than 30 feet?
They would be. There's a few buildings that are much shorter than others. The tallest buildings would be like 4 stories maximum. A lot of them are more towards like the 2 stories range.
Yeah, 2-story building would be like 30 feet ish max, generally. So,
Sure.
right, 10 feet rooms, 2-story plus roof, 30-ish feet. So if people need to hang out in the like a road, you can while some of us go up. I know Declan might have some challenges climbing up to a roof.
I think climbing up would be fine. It's the traversal,
Right.
but
yeah.
I'm happy to do my best.
Yeah, you can just hide out on the plain sight like a street urchin or a beggar if you want to.
So I can just
You can create a
duck
full
into
sting
a building,
operation.
depending on what buildings are around. Or yeah, but I'll just stick with wherever.
All right. So, would you like to get up on the building then? That's your allies on.
Yeah, Vincent is probably with Orion. Up in the roof. Yeah.
All right, we got 2 on top of the roof. Already. You could try to stay on the ground. Our other 2 allies, you could stay. Jesus, English. You could try to stay on the ground floor, perhaps blend in, or just hide in a dark area of the alleyway, or you could also join your allies up at the on top of the roof.
How high is the building, by the way?
This building would be 30 feet up into the air. An easy enough climb, considering there's ladders on the outside.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there are ladders.
To some of them.
Declan, maybe. Yeah, Declan, maybe you should take the ladders and climb up.
Yeah, I'll join them up on the roof.
All right, we got 3 on top of the roof.
Piero, are you coming? Or are you staying down?
I think we're just scouting right now. In theory.
Yeah, we want to follow them, so we don't want to be like engaging with them yet, right?
All right. Fiore, would you like to join your allies on top of the building, or would you like to stay on the ground floor?
Maybe I'll climb to the top of the building.
All right. We've got everybody on top of the building that is the closest by. So,
I'm
what'd you say?
Wait, is there a map of the building?
There is not.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a few minutes after everyone is upstairs. I'm gonna they're probably coming in soon, right? And I'm gonna start casting a pass without a trace on around me. So
Very nice.
everyone within 30 feet of me would get like +10 to dexterity.
Lovely.
On that,
Stealth check.
yeah, the stealth check.
+10 dexterity. Yeah.
On that note, please everybody roll me a stealth check to see how generally well you can blend into your environments for anybody who could potentially look your way.
Haha, I'm in danger.
You have a +10 for this.
I have a dice tower. What am I doing? That is a 13 total.
With the +10?
Oh, +10? Oh, no, then that's 23.
That would be crazy. 28.
I ain't bungling that
28
badly. This isn't the dancing episode.
I heard 23. I heard 38, you said?
No, 28, 23, 25.
Oh.
I don't know what Declan
I'm
has.
about to go mess it up. Oh no, I rolled okay, 24.
24, hell yeah.
I didn't add the +10 to the thingy.
Pass without the trace continues to be incredible.
Mm-hmm.
But I heard +10. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, it's a
A
spell.
+10? Really? That's a powerful spell.
Insane.
No one tell my players.
Right?
I know one of them is watching this. He's gonna tell his entire party.
You'll never be able to find them ever again. Good luck with that.
Oh
Speaking
no,
of,
I won't.
Yeah. This is how some rogues just disappear. The rogue and the ranger just cast like pass without the trace, and the rogue rolls like 20 on his dice, and plus it's everything. It's like 20, 40 stealth, and he disappears.
Yeah, I've seen 40 stealth. It's diabolical. Now, would all of you like to roll me a perception check as well, please? With either your
I
eyes
would
or
be-
your allies.
Yeah, Pip is rolling.
That is
I'm blind. I rolled a
15 plus what was it? -1. That is a 16.
Pip has
I
an
I rolled a
11.
6. Ooh.
All right. So, Fiore would be the first one to see that they're almost out of nowhere. All of a sudden, you just spot that there is a random black blotch down on the ground, currently reaching at something hunched over on the ground floor. He is roughly 60 feet away from you. All.
There's a black blotch about 60 feet away from us down there.
Wait, what? I see nothing. I'm like squinting my eyes.
I'm going to point it out to the rest of the party.
Yeah, I would have now also message into Pip, and Pip is gonna probably at this point see it.
As this thing, the creature, you presume, gets up from having grabbed whatever it was that they needed, all of you in that split second see him. As they get up and just stand straight, is there anything anybody would like to do in that split second?
Oh,
I think we have to keep it.
I don't have any ranged attacks. Someone else do something.
Thought you said I'm gonna
I think we have
rage.
to-
No, no, no.
I have
No,
no-
Were we?
we have to follow. We have to follow. We don't want to engage right now. That's what we have to do, right? We have to follow and
We're
find.
100 feet behind. We are just going to have Pip
Yeah.
just track the person. We're gonna be 100 feet behind following.
All right. As you have that thought,
I mean,
the person gets up and dashes away immediately. Starts running away at a full sprint away from where the party currently is. Now, I would like everybody to roll an initiative, please.
Oh, there we go.
Gosh dang it. There goes our cover.
I think he saw us.
So,
That 20, oh my gosh.
Hell yeah.
wait, do we think this person is
Thank
running
you.
because he wants to get
21.
out quicker, or this person is somehow noticed that we're here?
I don't know.
it could have.
Where did my token go?
Oh, I have to plop up a different map.
Hold on.
Music, please.
I-
Work.
My token is gone.
Where's?
There we go. Oh. Okay, now where the heck? Which roof are we on?
Let's put you all on this one.
Yeah, it's Rupert.
Bottom left.
On this one, okay. I should have stayed on the ground. What was I thinking?
Where is I?
do I
17.
do
don't
initiative
supposed to add
again?
anything to that.
Here's the thing, though. I'll
Oh
grab
yeah.
for this segment. This is going to be much less of a. This is less of a
That's it.
running after them. You'll all be considered as one party. It's going to be like a skill check, or like a skill challenge sort of a thing. So there's going to be the 5 rounds. That's going to happen here. And basically, in those 5
It's
rounds,
like-
you can either try to catch up completely, and to incapacitate them somehow, and then just get the knowledge out of them that way, or just stay close enough that you can keep your eyes on them. The further you are away from them, it's going to be more difficult to keep your perception high enough to keep seeing them, and then they might get away if you're far enough away from them. So, the initiative is basically just to have your action go off, whatever that may be, whether it be like teleporting forward with Misty Step, or blasting them in the back with some kind of like a lightning pull or something, or lightning lure, so you can pull them backwards or something of that nature. But the party's going to be moving as one token. And basically, your things that go well for you, like if you say you teleport forward with some kind of a spell, that will be considered a like good check, which will move you 10 feet forward, not 30. That will be based on what you do and how well it goes. The execution, you're either going to move forward by 10 feet, 5, 0, -5, or -10, as in he's getting further away. So it's not the literal feat that we're working with. It's more like relatively how well you're doing. And then at the end of each round, there's going to be a perception check to try and see if you can still keep your eyes on them. If they get far enough away from you, you're going to catch disadvantage for that. You're going to catch bonuses or minuses for that. And then there'll be a bigger chance that they manage to get away. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and let's just focus on Fiore's token.
Okay. So I forgot how to do the initiative on this one.
Right-click on your token, and then you can add to initiative.
Oh, hang on. Trying to right-click, it's not working. Wait, hang on. What? Let me try this. Oh,
We're just going to
There
be
we
playing with Fiore's token, because the entire group is going to be moving as one.
good, because I got a nat 20 in initiative.
Right. The initiative will dictate
Nice.
when you get to do your thing, whatever it may be. Oh yeah, you should probably still drop a token on the map anyway and just put them off screen to add yourself to initiative that way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, somebody else is gonna do the speed spells because I don't have anything for speed.
Oh, 19.
I have nothing for speed, so like yeah, good luck with that.
Oh, your
So-
long legs are so long and speedy.
Oh yes, I do have quite long legs, but not compared to the rest of you.
What is your
Compared
speed?
to me,
What is your speed?
30.
30. Okay, that's normal speed. That's fine. You can do
mine's
action through,
25.
What?
I'm
Oh,
a
you're a dwarf. Shush.
Sucks to suck, homeboy.
Nope,
Yeah.
throw me.
I mean, I
Not
was the
gonna
fastest in my tribe, but I was also the
Declan,
smallest
it'll be fine. It's okay. I have something.
Oh
for you.
yeah, no, I have. If we stay close enough, we should be decent.
So the question to the DM: how does it then work with my drone?
Brown.
I'll have him. I'll
Because
build him
because
into the
Peep
perception checks.
Peep can have move 120 feet around.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I'm trying to understand how this figure would get away. How fast can this figure move?
Well, they could also just like run and sort of blend in with the shadows and that sort of a thing. So even if they're literally like in eyesight, you could still miss them pretty much. I'm gonna be giving you a bonus to perception thanks to your buddy.
Okay. Fair enough.
So everybody will get a chance to roll their perception at the end of a round. Oh, by the way, for our bonuses, or for our initiative, please add like a dot and then whatever your initiative bonus is. Therefore, if two people roll the exact same initiative, the one with the higher dexterity will go first. Automatically.
yeah 0.1. Oh man.
Wouldn't Nat 20 be automatically first on a tie?
Not if they
No,
also
I don't
rolled
think so.
nat 20.
Okay.
Oh, they didn't, for the record. But nat 20s are very
Uh,
limited in what they, in the actual rules.
I was gonna say, it's not an auto success if it's not a
Yeah, it's only on like
skill check or whatever.
yeah, it's only on attacks that it's auto hit. Now,
Yeah.
now that we've started, I'm gonna have. This is kind of an annoying way that I've actually set this up. Let me put it this way. It'll be just a general indicator rather than a literal map. That was what right there. Hold on, Pip. I'm just gonna use you for a second. Let's say that the team is right here, 60 feet away from the person they're trying to catch. And as we get further away, I'll just move one of the tokens backward or forward in order to dictate, like, or you're slipping away or you're getting closer. So,
Mhm.
they, on their turn, they move their basal speed forwards. That will be their turn. Fiore, you are with the party. You're all going to be moving as a unit. Is there an action that you would like to take to try and do anything?
Other than dashing, I don't think I can't really do much of anything else other than dashing. So
Mm-hmm. A dash is assumed. All right.
yeah.
Let's name it a. If there's nothing else you can do, let's name it a acrobatics check, please.
Acrobatics check.
I'll do the same for my person.
That is a
That's a not one.
plus
Okay.
acrobatics. That is a 7 in total.
So my person immediately trips up as they start to run away, and they lose 10 feet of their distance
Hey.
on you immediately. Thankfully, though,
Huzzah!
thankfully, a 7 immediately knocks you back 10 feet as well. Actually, a 7 will probably only be 5
Whose
feet.
side are you on?
So you've made up 5 feet already. Good going. Vincent, do you have anything you would like to do?
I mean, I want to do something, but I have to be within 30 feet of them. So I'm just gonna be dashing, running through the place. And if I can get within 30 feet, I do have something to do.
All right.
Right now, I don't think I can get within 30 feet.
This is like you're both currently running as this is going, so the party is now like what, 55 feet away? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just trying to close distance so I can do something about
Right.
them running away.
Acrobatics check, please.
Acrobatics. A second. It's a 16.
16. All right. You all move 10 feet ahead. Very well done. Now 45 feet away from the person you are trying to either catch or just stay close enough so you don't lose them. Deck, is there anything you would like to do?
Sure. Can I cast hold person?
Is that 30 feet?
60.
Oh,
It's 60.
go for it. Oh, I assume that's
Awesome. I think they make a
wisdom
save.
Yeah.
DC 14, so.
Alright. DC 14. Me. That's a natural one. Damn.
Yes.
Oh, nice. Thank.
All right. For the sake of not immediately nixing this entire encounter, I'll call that a very, very bad for them. And they fall back 15 feet. With that, with your ability.
Wait.
Right.
That's all I got.
With that, they do know that you are chasing them. They did not know that you were there before. They were just, that's just how they do things, by running everywhere like a psycho. All right, Orion.
Wild.
Okay. Is it possible for me to slip out of the group?
To what? Oh, just to
Like-
get away? No.
Because my movement speed is going to be much higher. So now that
Oh,
they
right.
noticed
With
us,
your movement speed. Oh, I meant to say, with Dex movement speed, you'll be falling 5 feet behind, but you have 10 feet extra. So at the beginning of your turn, you just get 10 feet for the group.
sorry, so I gain basically 10 feet for the whole group?
Yes.
Okay, but no, I was thinking like if I could do as an action, as a bonus action, I can cast Misty Step, get 30 feet immediately. He's 30 feet away if he is.
Right, but that would be
Just the
considered. That would be considered like a good spell. That would be a good encounter, so you would gain 10 feet.
Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll Misty Step like 30 feet closer to him, move my full movement, and dash.
All right. That's another 10 feet gained for the entire group. All right. And then at the end of this, since you're so close, you'll all have advantage All of you, please roll me a perception with advantage, and Pip gets a +2 to that.
So I get +2 because of Pip.
Yes, that's what I meant.
Perception with advantage. Got it.
18.
That is, I think, is an 8 in total.
19.
All right, that's already plenty. They're not very far away, so you've gotten through the first round, and you still know where they are. They're still right in your vision. You're capable of following them. So they're gonna have a turn, and I'm gonna have them. As they notice that they're being followed, I'm gonna go ahead and have them pull out a vial of liquid, so just splash it onto the ground. And as you all run over it, I would like you all to roll me a dexterity saving, please.
Oh, boy, not dexterity. That's a 2 plus 1. That's a 3. Bye, guys. Nice knowing you.
That's a 21 from Orion.
It's a 19.
That's a 2.
Oh,
Yay! Join the 2 club.
All right, thanks to the 2 failures, the party drops off 10 feet because of the slippery thing that they have dropped.
Huzzah.
That will be their turn. Fiore, is there anything you would like to do?
Fiore would just mostly try to dash. Same thing as I did last time because I can't really do much of anything.
All right, acrobatics, please.
Acrobatics. But dice gave me 1 nat 20 and decided no, that's it.
What'd you get? Another one?
No, I got like an 8, but like acrobatics plus 1, so that's a 9 in total.
It's fine. Well,
Terrible.
I say it's fine. That knocks you back by 5 feet, unfortunately. Or the party, I should say. Vincent.
I'm sorry, I'm so slow, guys.
It's fine.
they're within 30 feet. I'm gonna cast a suggestion on them and say, hey, it's Vincent, your friend. We were here to exchange information. Why are you running? Stop running. That's 2 sentences. So they should make me a wisdom saving throw.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Yeah, why are you running? Yeah, wisdom saving
12.
throw. They fail. They have to, suggestion, they have to, it pursues the course of action you describe to the best of its ability.
Right, so you're basically saying to come here.
Yeah, come here. Okay, I said, I'm Vincent, your friend. We are here to exchange information. Stop.
All right. Also count that as, since we're not following like strict combat at this point, or even strict spell rules, I'll count that also as a very bad failure on their parts, 5, 10, 15 feet that they drop behind. Because they take a moment to be like, no, wait a minute. And then they fall behind 15 minutes, or 15 feet.
Okay.
Declan, thanks to your speed, the party falls behind 5. Sorry, bud. What would you like to do?
What do you mean? I'm super speedy. I'll use command and just say stop. So, wisdom save again.
All right. 12.
That's a failure.
All right. She immediately, as she's running, just stops in her tracks, and your entire party is capable of now just walking up to her, and you're currently surrounding her when she regains her ability to move. Is there anything anybody would like to do in that split second?
Catch her.
Give her a hug.
Grapple? All right. Go for it. Roll me a contested strength check, please.
I shouldn't have been the one that said that. Whoops. Okay, never mind. That was fine. I'm nat
Okay.
20 it.
Christ. like the
For
iron
21.
clasp just around her stomach. Just no.
I'm tired
Cease.
of running. I have tiny legs. Quit.
Cease. All right. Well, for the sake of flavor and fun, as you grab her from behind, she immediately looks forward and immediately turns to mist and goes further 10 feet. But then it's Orion's turn, who pulls the party forward 10 feet. So, she's effectively breaking out of your clasp for a moment, but I assume you would like to reach Riot.
Yeah. Fiore, grab.
All right, you need me to grab? Okay, I'll try to grab.
A contested strength check, please. Ooh,
Strength
pretty
check.
good.
Finally, something I'm good at. 14 plus 5 is a 19.
Jesus Christ. With her entire
Little bit
17 that she
Strength,
rolled.
let's go.
She immediately begins to run away, but then her ankle no longer moves as Fiore has the iron grasp on the ankle and just pulls back, creating like a drag in the dirt. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Nothing can escape the femboy grapple.
It's too powerful. Alright, you have effectively captured the runner.
You're welcome.
Great. Vincent is gonna sit down and complete his suggestion spell and hey, you are here to exchange information, and we are your friends. You should probably give us the information.
We are your friends, I say with the death grip on her ankle.
Yeah,
Right.
we are your friends.
We are your friends.
Do you mind telling the femboy to let go of me, please?
Oh, it's a custom here. We grapple people before we ask information.
If you already
It's
just
what
look at the rest of the party for approval, just to be like, do I let her go? Do I keep her there? What do I do?
And message them.
Vincent. No. Vincent says no. And yeah, the information we were talking about.
The fuck is wrong with you people? Okay. So what did you want?
Well, the box you picked up and where you're headed, I think that would be useful because we'd have more things to deliver to the address, honestly.
Well, I'll give you the information, but I'm not gonna give you my stuff.
No, it's fine. You should totally give us the information.
That's what I mean. What do you want? What, like, you gonna ask me anything, or you just want me to regale my life story?
Well, where are you headed to? Where is the base? We need to get something to the base.
Oh, right. It's in Dragon's Maw, 1215. It's that way.
15 dragons. Fantastic.
Dragon's
Now that you
Maw.
have Yeah, so the box, the package you picked up, you had to deliver it to the Dragon's Maw, right?
Well, it was payment.
Oh, so
Payment for
what
what?
exactly?
Oh, we have all kinds of dealings. I'm not entirely sure which this one is. Something, I believe it was like for messaging.
Messaging?
Who exactly?
Well, they don't tell me these things, but the messages, they're up in the... They're in the second floor, is the one I'm paying for, or one I'm being paid for.
Is it like a letter, or did you verbal message to someone else?
It's a letter, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Do you remember where you dropped the message off?
Well, it's not for this. It's not for this particular thing. It's kind of an ongoing thing for me to bring messages back and throw.
Oh,
Okay.
I get told a new random address to just show up at.
Okay, yeah. It's gonna be one more of my sources. I'm gonna cast detect thoughts on them,
All right.
and I'm gonna
Take a
probe in
look.
further. So,
All right.
give me. It is. Yeah, it is also a wisdom save. That's my last level 2 spell slot.
Yeah. All right. Let me roll that. That is a 11.
They fail. I'm gonna probe in further. I'm gonna like anything that is necessary for our what we are doing. I'm gonna search it up from their mind. I'm mind googling. Yeah.
All right. You can gather that. I believe it's on the second floor. I'm pretty sure, but I have to look at the scene again. But I'll show you where. There's one room in the building you're headed at where there is a collection of information. And now you know the location. Once we're there, I'll take away the shadow to show you exactly which room. But you now know where her collection of letters are.
Yeah, I'm gonna use encode thoughts to like take a strand out of my. What basically everyone sees is that I cast a spell at them and I close my eyes, like going through their mind, and you see like I pull out a small strand, like a magical strand from my head, and keep it in my pocket. Oh, yeah, I know everything. Maybe we should go there. I mean, they were not telling us everything fully. I got the information, guys.
I think we should just like knock her out and if we
Yeah.
leave her,
Absolutely.
we don't want to kill, but if we leave her, she will probably go alert. Other people once the spell wears out. So
Oh, you just
knock her
try it.
out for what?
Try it.
No, we didn't say it out loud. I just messaged to people.
Oh.
But in any case, Fiore, if you will, just knock
Yes.
her out. Yeah.
Knock her out?
Yeah.
Okay. Furies. Do I have to roll something to attack or like?
Nah. By all means, describe to me how you would like to knock this one from the or not from the mortal plane, but from the conscious plane.
I'm just gonna take like my use the end of my warhammer, just the blunt end, just go.
With the death
wrong
grip in
hand.
one hand, and then the warhammer in the other, just right at the base of the neck. Just like, ah! Oh, that hurt my neck. Jesus. Ow. Just like that, she goes unconscious and falls onto the floor.
Fury, knock her out. Okay.
All right.
Search the body for the payment and any other
Yeah.
work they would have.
Yeah, take the payment. Absolutely.
You'd find 50 gold on this one.
Lovely. We put
That's
it.
the win.
So Declan and I have a running fund for the group. We put it in the group fund.
Uh-huh. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so 50 more gold to go.
Group funds, eh? Where do you store group funds?
Just put it on loot.
No. Vincent is asking Orion.
So I have 2 pouches, one for my money and one for the group money. I just put it on the second pouch.
Oh, how much gold you got in there?
Right now, I think we had 150 before on the train. We did some work, and then we have 50 more, so 200 total.
Okay. There is like a creepy smile on Vincent.
Okay. I look at Declan and kind of send him a message, be like, I don't like the look on this one. I don't understand.
You might need to
why
hide
it's-
it better.
Yep, okay.
No, he did
Didn't they
give
say
us.
they were carrying a message? We should probably first click pockets.
I don't think they were carrying a message because they just got the money for delivering the message.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See,
It should be in the tower. The other message, right? Wait, or am I getting it wrong? Yeah.
This is an ongoing
It should
payment
be in
for
the tower.
them to just continuously work as a person that brings messages to and fro.
They're a courier. No wonder they can run so fast.
Pretty much.
Right now.
You know,
Clearly not fast enough.
you would find a message on them that is an encoded version of where you currently are. The Archfighter square is on that message, but it's encoded. So now you have a small part of their code that they use,
Uh-huh.
or at least you're capable of
Can I
figuring it
try
out.
to like decipher this like solving a puzzle?
Once you
Maybe.
have other writing, you could try to do that. Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
cool. All right, so let's,
Yeah,
let's go to the.
Eventually,
let's walk, yeah.
you would be capable of finding your way to, what did I say? Dragon Mall 125 or whatever I said.
Wow,
12:15.
Dragon. Oh yeah.
1215. And you find this rather large building, which currently you don't know anything about. As you're just standing on
And
the
we
outside.
are still gonna move there like as stealthily as we can as a group, so that we don't like alert anyone of our arrival.
Right. Currently, you're
Yeah.
very far away. You just see it in the distance, to the point where the guard out front won't be able to see you. If you go in close, then perhaps they maybe could, depending. Now, allow me to. Where she said one of the pieces was.
And these guards, they look like they're guarding like as mercenaries to this building, or they're like some other type of uniform they're
hold
wearing.
on a second. Where are we?
You're not inside of the building. You're quite a bit away. So,
Alright,
well,
hold on one second.
I'll also tell you the people that are in this room as well. It was not on the second floor. It was like on the basal floor, is what I meant. And then in the top left is. Oh, whatever. I'm getting everything wrong, but that's fine. In the top left here, you know that there is a potential for, or you know that there is some kind of info there.
Okay.
And you all are like a ways away. You see that the building in front of you, or some way away from you. Roll me an investigation check as
Okay.
well. With disadvantage, considering you're currently far away from it.
Investigation check.
All right. With disadvantage, it's a 17.
Okay, I rolled a 20, 22 and a 21. So it's a 21.
Investigation. I'm pretty sure it's a minus. So that is a 10.
Nice.
Ooh.
I feel like I don't need to bother with everyone else's, but it's a 7.
Hey,
Also minus.
everybody matters
Yeah.
here, buddy. Don't get it twisted. All right, so with in this case, you didn't matter, but you know,
19.
I'm just kidding. No,
Yeah,
but
it's not my forte.
with the high
Oh, shit,
perception, a few of you would notice the manhole that's out in front. That's it. You would just notice that there is a manhole. Actually, and you would notice that there is a chimney.
You wanna climb or you wanna go? I mean, I sit with her. Vincent has like a disgusted face on his
Heads on side,
face expression.
grabs his big sack, grabs his fake beard, and jumps in the chip. Just kidding.
Ho ho ho, bitches.
You're going through this?
No,
Oh shit!
no, just kidding.
Think okay, so it would probably be easier to traverse through the basement, but it'd probably be more valuable to go through the second floor if we can
Yeah, going up it's
I
nice.
say we know we need to get to the second floor.
No,
the chimney
that has
would
been
bring
It's on the
onto base floor.
base floor. Yeah, it's on the base floor. So we can either punch a hole through this wall, or we can go through one of the manhole covers, or we could just.
Building also have a ladder.
Hold on, go back. We can punch a hole through the wall. I like that idea.
I'm just saying things. I mean, I would also like to do that.
And isn't there a? I mean, this seems like a place where. It looks at the manhole cover. This seems like a place. Maybe it's a tunnel.
Yeah, I'm assuming
That-
that would get us to the basement, but
Yeah,
from basement we would have to
that
swim up.
is kind of connect. That is also kind of connected to the sewers, so it's nasty in there. I wouldn't recommend it.
Unless I have a lot of books and such on me, unless we have to go to the basement, I would
Yeah.
not go tunnel.
Yeah, I once went through there. It's like absolutely disgusting. The city.
Wait, you have been here before? Or you mean like just sewer in general?
When
I have maybe been through some of the places. I think my memory is getting foggy.
I look at Declan again. I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't. This
It's a
yeah,
drag.
he even knows our code. So at this point, it's
I know.
I guess if he knows our code, I guess we're already in this together.
well, yeah. I'm gonna look for a ladder, possibly, if not a way to climb up to the roof for the chimney.
There is.
Yeah,
You're punching a hole in the wall.
Yeah, well, you could also punch a hole in the wall. But there is a way on the
Ow,
side of the
It didn't
building
work.
to get on top of it.
Mhm.
But it's like in between two windows. So there is potential that somebody could see you going up.
We could all take one different way.
What happens if one of us doesn't make it? Not that I think I'm not going to make it, but you know,
I mean, you
Just-
still have a +10 to your stealth. I hope that's fine. So what I want to do actually before you go, I'm gonna have a pip
What's these
fire
walls
on
made out of?
that window and see if you can see anyone looking out.
The
of
walls are
window.
made out of pure hopes and dreams. No, they're like brickwork.
Declan punches the wall. Ow.
Yeah.
Okay, we can't go through the wall.
I mean, I wasn't saying you should punch a hole through the wall. I was
Yeah,
just
brick,
saying
it's a little bit harder
it does like.
down.
You were so
Yeah,
confident.
I was saying
I
that.
didn't believe it.
No. I was saying it like Manro's speech. It was a joke, okay? You have to get the joke. It was a joke.
Riddler's mansion and now this.
All right. So you wanted to have Pip show at where?
No, that window that we will have to, go past. I want to peep from far away, kind of investigate that window, but try to see if there anybody's inside that could see us.
Right. Let me see.
And this is still the same day from all the festivities, right?
Yes.
It's
This
been
is
like
the
2
evening.
minutes. Like
Okay, cool.
maybe like 20 minutes
Then-
from the last thing. Less than 20 minutes even.
Okay. Have Pip roll me as he checks this window here.
1 sec.
There is this window here, and the laddery thing is going here. So we have there's
Sorry, you were
4.
seeing a lot of here. Okay, gotcha.
Oh, right, I was here. So
Yeah, I see it now.
there's this window, and then up the second level there's one window here. Would you like to check all 3?
So I mean, where is the ladder exactly?
It's running like here.
Okay, so as we were going up, someone could see us from this room,
Here.
or this room,
Yeah.
or
This window,
room, or this room.
window, or this window. There is no window here.
Yeah, so I'd basically want Pip to perch up somewhere like here and basically look from outside in all 4 windows.
All right. Roll me him a investigation. It won't be, or perception actually. It won't be a very
Perception.
difficult one
Yeah, hold
to
on.
see
roll
if
perception.
humans are there or
Exactly. Okay.
creatures.
It is 22.
Yeah, okay.
Peep has advantage on perception if it's side based.
Yeah, he's a owl, right? Yeah.
There we go.
All right, what does the eye see here?
You see that
Okay.
there is one sort of like storage room looking area on the basal floor, and then on the second floor there is a bedroom with where you assume to be your fireplace, which is currently lit.
All right.
And then there is no window on this side.
Oh, the fireplace is actually lit right now.
Mhm.
That adds layers to this. We don't want to get burnt. So that's just interesting
Hey, if you're quick enough,
thing.
you won't get burned.
We just need to
So
fill a bucket of water.
would you say chimney, like the fireplace, is a size of a small campfire?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. We can. I have prestidigitation. I can just turn this off.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I could also ritual
Just water?
silence if we wanted to like pop through the window or something.
Yeah, no, I can just turn off the fire and go in and then turn the fire back on. No one would know we came in through that way. We'll be fine.
You're like electricity.
And
Yeah.
if there is an empty room with a window, maybe we can try the silence thingy, like Declan said.
It
And if we
doesn't
break
go
a
far, so
window,
it's a little risky.
that'll
That's
leave
why a
mark,
window
right?
would be best if we were wanting to do that. But if we can do it without a window, it's probably best to just not use it.
Yeah, we can turn off the fire, no problem.
Because if we were to clip someone, it'd be a little suspicious.
All right. So in order to get
Alright.
to the chimney, you'd have to get to the roof and
Mhm.
climb past a window that is relatively occupied. So that will induce a stealth check.
Can we move the ladder so we don't have to climb by an occupied window?
No, it's built into the infrastructure.
Damn.
Okay. 10
Punch the wall
feet.
again.
Yeah, you could punch a hole through
Okay,
the
so-
wall.
Starts
What I
chipping
want to
away.
do, 10 feet. Okay, that's one. I'm looking for something I could do that is going to be helping in this situation. Okay, so, where are we right now in terms of location?
Currently, I'm just assuming that you're keeping like a solid like 50 feet away from any potential side of the building that you're looking at. Just like
Yeah.
a few buildings down.
So from like let's say 100-ish feet away, or like I want to stealthily get. Hold on. So me and Vincent should get closer. We're gonna have pretty high stealth, and then distract them while the rest of them get up, and then we can get up after.
Mm-hmm.
You can.
Yeah, you could always just message us when you need us to come in, and we'll come in
Yeah.
guns, swords blazing.
Yeah. Okay.
But
So
it will take us a while if that is the case.
no, if you can kind of hug this side of the wall where there is no window, no one should be able to see you. Like if you're just like
I feel like
Here.
you're saying this side of the. Okay, now I see it.
there is no window here, right?
There is one here.
Yeah, like if they're right next to the building.
Right, but you would have to approach it. And there is semi-potential for somebody to see you there, but I'm just the hardest stealth check is gonna happen when you go up the ladder, pretty much.
Right. So pass with that trace should cover us as a group, honestly.
You'll probably be fine.
Uh,
Or they could see you.
Hey, what's the worst that could happen?
If they see us, we'll just kill them all.
We did get permission.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, I'm not okay with that, but it doesn't sound like, worst case scenario type of thing.
Yeah. Let's live a little. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's see what happens.
Alright, so you're just gonna bum rush the ladder pretty much? Not bum
No,
rush,
wow,
but
we
you're gonna
want to
stealth
we
them.
want to park everybody on this wall so that no one else can see them potentially. And then I want to basically my plan is this. I want to get closer to this window, message this guy in his mind, and say the others are planning to betray you. And then while this distraction is happening, um, I want everybody else to be able to climb up the ladder while everybody is like in this room.
Okay.
What if you use Pip to peck a window and distract them?
Yeah, we could also do that. Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, but you
But
don't want them
your
to look
call.
at the window.
Yeah, we don't
Well,
want them
different
to
window.
Yeah, this window, no. Maybe,
like just
nah,
put a
it won't
window on
work.
this side somewhere. Like you can make some sound there.
Maybe?
So
What would
Or
you like to do?
anyone, does anyone have like a small critter? Anyone has like a rat familiar or something? You could have sent in say, like a rat familiar or something.
That's
They had anything small. Okay, no one has anything small. Never mind then.
I have a spiritual hammer.
we can just send in a hammer. Yeah. You know.
It unfortunately only knows how to do one thing, it seems, but you know.
Smash a hole in the
it can
wall?
work. Yep.
Yeah, punch a hole in the wall. Yeah, I totally said that as a joke. Yeah.
Nah, there's no
Uh,
joke in here.
I've been thinking about it the whole time. I know how to get through this. That's
So I
definitely how
think
that
see
I'm
your
works.
trying to
wall.
basically get to this wall, right? Like all the way
Mhm.
here stealthily, just like hugging the wall. I don't want to be like near the ladder. I just want to get there.
If you like to move
How
into a
far
position
away-
to cast something at them, including a message, then that would incur a stealth check.
Yeah. So that's what I want. I want to get there.
Go ahead.
um, pass without the straight. Pass without the trace is still up. It's up for like 1 hour. Right?
Mhm.
Holy
Uh,
Yeah, we'll say
so
it's
anyone,
relatively towards the end of that, but it is still up.
anyone seeing that is basically seeing like a veil of shadows and silence around whoever is near me, allies
Mhm.
is near me. So from anyone outside, it's basically like they're seeing some shadowish people or blurry visions of people there. Yeah, basically.
Horrifying.
It's totally normal. This is magic.
Yeah, you know the shadow people? Yeah. Alright.
Basically.
Stealth, please, with pass without the trace.
Okay. Actually, I just have this here. That says here.
It's probably impossible to fail. You know, unless.
Yeah,
That
it's
you
a
two just
question.
going? Or are we all going for this initial run?
Currently
think
it's
it's just,
him, and then once you go up the ladder, all of
Okay,
you, that
that's
will
what I
be
thought.
a stealth check with all kinds of bonuses.
Yeah. That was the 28. And that
Yeah.
stealth.
Hey, disadvantage is still disadvantage. That's all I'm saying.
I'm pretty sure the rock that you're walking on doesn't even know that you're walking on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you don't know even you exist. Like the rogue with the 40 stealth. They don't know they exist. Their whole existence was a lie.
Alright. So, what would you like to do now that you're kind of like semi looking into the window and you can see a bit that's going on?
Yeah, I'm gonna message into this one's mind, and I'm gonna say, the rest are planning to betray you.
What? What the fuck? Ooh, which one of you? And then some kind of a, shall we say, argument begins to brew up as the 3 other people just turn around like, what is wrong with this guy? I'll fucking kill you all, you bastards! Now, in that moment of confusion, what would you all like to do?
Climb up the ladder.
Alright. Group stealth check with +10 and then advantage as well.
Great
Let's
roll.
go.
Yeah, absolutely love to see it.
Yeah, there should be no reason to someone fail this. Yeah.
Well, don't jinx it.
Why would you say that?
My God. Okay, 18. I rolled a 1 and a 3.
Wow. Yet it was still 18.
Yeah.
I had a plus 15 to this roll. Almost failed
10
on a plus.
so much.
Then mine's still a straight roll.
Oh, you have armor or something? Like disadvantage armor? Yeah.
Heavy armor.
Petition to only call it disadvantage armor.
Hey. Yes. I'm down.
What did other folks get? The lowest so far is an 18.
I'm rolling. And with advantage. Ooh. Up again. With this and this.
Did Fiore roll already? You're muted.
You're
Rosie.
muted.
I am on mute. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I rolled a 17 in total since it's advantage, right?
Advantage.
Advantage.
Yeah, 17 in total because thank goodness it's passed without a trace.
I rolled a 17. Rolled a 17 with a plus 8 and a plus 10. It's like 35.
Jesus Christ. All right. Well,
You scared me.
like the whispers of the wind, all of you managed to make your way up past the first level, the second level, and you're now face to face with a chimney.
Yeah, I'm gonna. So, how far down is the fire from the chimney?
There's only 2 floors, so less than 60. But listen, this
Sorry,
is where
the
feet mess me up.
Chimney's on the second floor, right?
Oh, right. Yeah, it's not the base floor. That's my bad. It'd be, yeah, I'd say within 30. That seems reasonable.
Yeah, I have to climb down a little bit, and then I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation to snuff out the fire.
A small coughing fit later as you just get a face full of nothing but ash and smoke, but you are capable of putting the fire out.
Yeah, I put out the fire, then cast Prestidigitation again to clean myself up, and then everybody can climb back down.
All right, to climb down the chimney, all of you please roll me a acrobatics.
Okay.
Ah,
That's a 23.
fudge.
Oh.
That is a 4 in total.
Ah,
There's so many things that I don't get
I'm
any
so sorry,
bonuses to.
It's a 14.
11.
I'm really sorry, guys. Oh my gosh. That's a 4 in total.
11, 14, 4.
Well, I was down there first. So it's
Yeah, but, please roll me one as well to make the rest of the track.
yeah, I rolled 23.
Oh, I missed it. So Orion goes first, just deftly managing to shimmy their way down. And then the next person goes down. And the next person goes down. And then Fiore, in the infinite wisdom, decides to just like, ooh, a hole, and just goes down without doing anything. so poof, doof, doof, and then Orion is now all of a sudden carrying 3 other people because he's the only one who's like properly hooked his legs or properly like wedged his legs in between. So now, but you do manage to catch and stop the sheer momentum from your allies, and eventually you make your way through it without cannonballing into the floor.
Okay.
Oh.
Once you're all in the room, I will turn the fire back on.
Yeah.
Wait, let her stop.
Oh yeah, Declan. By the way, you are ahead, Declan.
All right.
It's probably because of
all
that.
of us. All of you okay? All of you doing good? Fiore, you okay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we are fine.
Fine.
Yeah. So sorry, I did not tell you. This was not a swimming pool. This was a chimney that we were all going down. But anyway, that's sorted.
Just gonna
We're
wait
all
for my
here.
heart rate to go back to normal.
Okay. I'm gonna basically try to check out the door wherever. Okay, that's where the door is. Fantastic. Um, before I fully open it, like stealthily, kind of like open it and check out what's outside the door.
All right, please roll me a stealth check. Or a sleight of hand, actually.
Sleight of hand. Okay. That's it. Only a 10 for a sleight of hand.
There is door written on the door.
It's a very
Door.
it's for the visually disabled, okay? It's very progressive, this place here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had a 10 on the sleight of hand. I don't know if that worked on the door.
Ooh, okay.
Dang, I don't have to quick and hold the screen to move it.
Okay, you start. Hold on, there's like 14. Okay, as you start to open the door, you can just make out the behind of a person, and then right then, like, the door gives a slight little whinge, and he goes, huh? As he turns around, you manage to close the door, but he's making his way towards the door.
Hide in the shadows. Hide in the shadows. Hide. It's fine. Hide in the shadows. And Vincent is
We'll all just
trying
run
to like
through each walls.
each of the shadow place. If there is like shadow on the wall, we are trying to hide.
I'm just gonna. Oh wait, hang on. Is there like a table or? Okay, hang on. Is this like a desk or this is a bed?
That's a bed.
I'm gonna hide underneath the bed. I think
Go
I'm
for
small.
it.
That is actually nice.
Slide his little.
Anywhere there is like shadow, it's kind of nice.
He's gonna slide his
We are
tiny
hiding
butt
in
underneath
plain
it.
Hello? Everybody roll me a stealth check, please.
We are hiding in plain sight just because we are like looking like shadows right now.
I got a 10.
10
Hooray!
plus 10. 10 plus 10.
Yeah, this guy's not
Ryan
fucking
has
seeing
a
you.
net 20 for a 35.
Disadvantage killing me. Nat 20 and a 2.
Okay. Yeah, that's 27. You have a plus 10. Just saying, plus 10. Don't forget.
Yeah.
I'm a
Well-
plus 10? Okay, then that's 20.
Oh, okay.
Is it
That
right? Yeah.
that was the deciding factor, because that might have been a little dicey, but he walks in and goes,
Oh my gosh.
hello? House must be getting old. You know, this is a great time to just take a little sit down. Just hang out for a second. And he sits down on top of the bed. His ankles are right there, Fiore. They're right there for the grabbing.
Is he looking away from?
Temptation to shank them ankles.
He's looking towards the door right
away,
now.
right?
Yeah, he's looking
Okay.
away from you all.
The temptation
Man,
to
a
shank
rogue right
them
now would
ankles.
have been so
quite
solid.
high.
To cut both of his Achilles heels right now. Well,
It's
anyway,
like Vincent.
gotta get back to work.
Hand just shaking from like withholding the temptation to shank them ankles.
Yeah.
All right, before we actually open this door again, I want to kind of like look through the room because this looks like a bedroom and could be some information here somewhere.
All right, as you basically turn the room upside down, you don't really find anything.
Okay. Well, we do need to get to outside, and we can try to stealth our way the entire way, or we can just.
Just saying, as long as my concentration lasts, we will still be like shadow people, kind of a little bit of shadows,
Yeah.
so we can try hiding in shadows. But that was risky. Be careful next time.
Dylan, the silence, does it move with you, or is it stuck on a place?
I mean,
Pretty sure it's a place.
Also,
Okay.
ideally,
no, it can be. It can be casted. If I'm not wrong, it can be casted upon their clothes or something, right?
Oh yeah, you can do that with darkness and stuff. So maybe you'll be able to do it with
Yeah,
something.
that's how darkness works. Maybe.
It's fine. I
Silence.
mean, if we do silence, we can cast spell anyway, so it doesn't like after that. I can't really do anything spell wise, regardless. So it's fine. The guy moved on. Did we hear how far? Like, did you hear his footstep? How far he would have gone?
He didn't get. He didn't exit the hallway. He didn't
Okay.
get very far.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we have. And there is only one exit. Is there a door going from here to
There's a door here.
this room? Or there is a door there to go into get
Here.
into there. Okay, gotcha.
Mhm.
Got it. Okay, so the question to the group: are we planning on stealthing the entire way through? Or are we going now? Looking at Declan, break down the walls. I mean, we should probably try to stealth as long as we can until we can't, and then we just.
Yeah. I mean, that was my last spell slot. So after this
Yeah.
runs out, I cannot. I mean, for second level, that is, I cannot
Yeah.
cast a pass without twice again. So
Yeah, so let's. I'm gonna take another attempt, or if someone else knows how to do.
I can try it. I can try it.
I have tried it
They-
once.
they-
I'll try to help you. I'll give you the
Okay, yeah.
instruction by telling you what hinge makes the most noise.
Sure.
I'll put some oil up in that hinge.
Sit on the hinges.
Oh, that was nice. I rolled a 6 and a 17.
Nice.
17.
Nice. 17 total. All right. You managed to. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what that sound was, but you opened the door. The door
Okay.
screams in agony as you open it.
Oh god, do we have to go
Where's
back
the-
out into the bed again?
Do we see the guy again this time, or is he?
As you open the door further this time, you would see a little bit more as you're sort of making your way into this area.
No, he's literally okay.
Thinking out.
All right. I think we just gotta if we can get him as a surprise, get him out. Take him out. We need to take him out.
Clad in armor. I mean, okay. As we walk, there is like a silence around us. So it's like small silence. That's what the description of the phrase is. So there is a small silence around us. If you want to knock that guy down, we can all approach him and knock the guy down. We can try that, or we can go in another room and create a distraction in this room, so he runs in this room again.
Yeah, we should. I guess. I mean, if we all kind of take position, I can just hide and send a message to the guy and lure him in the room if we can.
I do have a mage hand also. So
Yeah.
this guy, the mage hand, you see like a arcane floating hand pops up near Vincent. This guy can also cause a distraction, knock or some things in the room or something.
Yeah, we can all kind of take position, hide behind things. As the guy walk in, we'll just jump him, take him by
Okay.
surprise. Hopefully.
You know, do that again? Okay, sure.
How do the rest of you feel? I'm messaging this to all of you.
I'm sorry, we're just gonna surprise the dude and jump in front of him?
No, we're trying to lure him in the room because if we fight him, there's a bunch of doors. I don't know who is in these doors and who's gonna open and come out, right? So.
We
Alright,
should totally.
So we're gonna
do this
lure him
right now.
in and we're gonna. Alright. And you want me to
So,
actually
Fiona,
grab the ankle this time?
I look at Fiona
Yeah,
yeah,
like
cut the Achilles tendons. Yes.
Oh my god.
it's like you're like a shadow creature, right? It like it looks like a shadow.
I have an idea.
It's under.
We lure him into the room. If you guys can lead him over towards the bed, I could try to grapple him, and then we'll have an easier time taking him down.
It's the monster under the bed joke. No.
Yeah. Okay, I would like to with the door slightly open. I would like to message this guy, this time, and message him that, "You fool! You didn't check the bed proper."
Okay. Technically, you can message through the door as well.
Yeah. I mean, little bit on the gap. I'm just I don't even see him. I just need to point the direction.
Yeah.
So yeah, I know his general location. I just message him.
So you'd probably close the door, because otherwise you'd look over and see the
Yeah.
door half agape. You'd be like, "No, wait a minute."
Right.
He goes, "Oh, what the fuck?" He turns around and turns around. Checks his flask. Whoa, okay. Then he walks up and he opens the doors and goes, "Did you say something, sir?" "No."
Nice.
"Right. Okay." Closes the door again. Okay. Okay. Shing. Pulls out his blade. Walks towards the bed. Looks down. And?
And Fury is gonna jump. Fury is grappling him. We're gonna tie him up in
I'm
the
gonna
bed.
I'll grab his ankles.
Alright, please roll me a contested strength check.
Yeah.
Give me them ankles, boy.
Okay,
Okay. 17
as soon
plus
as you get
5 is like
22.
22.
He's not gonna
Let's
make this, I don't
get
think.
go.
The second you grab
You need to grab him.
his pauldrons, they like slightly give to your pressure and they go like and then you pull the legs out from under him and he goes, "Oh shit!" And then clank clang, his sword falls out of his hand and he, in full plate armor, slams into the ground. Right as that happens, what else happens?
What does everybody else do? I did my part.
Yeah. I want to basically
Mhm.
take part of the bed sheet and stick it in his mouth so that he doesn't get to make noise. I'm basically doing it simultaneously.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Good party, right?
That'd be easy enough to do since he just got his knees
Yeah.
or his ankles taken. All right, anything else?
So then I'll use the rest of the bed sheet to tie him up.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
with all three of you there, trying to help it. Yeah, you've got this guy tied.
Yep.
What
I-
the
I-
fuck was
I
that?
do-
You hear from the other room.
All right, someone is gonna come. Let him hide him under the bed. We hide again.
Yeah, hide him in the bed. Hide him in the bed. We are catching
like
him.
he's like a monster. Like he's just it's like the monster underneath the bed.
You pull this guy
Okay,
into the
next
darkness.
victim. Next victim. Everyone on their stations.
Yeah, Declan under the table. Here you go.
He's been pulled into hell.
We are the
Here.
monsters.
And then
Oh my god.
Only problem is the bed looks a little disheveled. So
the fuck happened in here?
What is that guy? Oh, that's a Dragon Ball.
Where the fuck did you go? You impotent fool. Incompetent fool. I meant.
wait. So okay. So does this guy look like he's in charge of this place, or he's looks like more like a guard?
Insight.
Insight. Not super insightful, but I'll try anyway. 12.
He's big.
Is big for sure. I think at this point, I would. I think taking this guy out. Is the door behind him closed, or the door is still open behind him?
It's like 25% closed, or 75% open, if you want to. He
Okay, so
he
it's
barely
mostly
he
open.
barely closed it, but it is most of the way open.
Okay. Okay.
DM, I have seen people like this before. Does this guy in any way look like he's like super important? I also heard the other guy call him Sir. We did hear, all of us did hear someone, this guard, like mentioning someone inside here, Sir.
Mm-hmm. That is what you heard. You could also try to do an investigation or an insight as well to try and gauge this guy's station.
Okay. Jack of all trades. Ooh. That's a 16.
Oh. You wouldn't be surprised.
Okay. Yeah. Absolutely. Look like the boss.
Right, so as he's now beginning to turn back around in an effort to exit, is there anything you would like to do?
I'm gonna send my mage
Does it
hand.
look like he
Want me to
is
get
going
this one
back?
too?
Or he,
I'm
He's
gonna
turning
send my
around.
mage hand. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send my mage hand up through the chimney and like do say them like let the mage hand do like a knock inside the chimney, like just like a knock 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 knock.
Okay. You personally roll me a stealth check just to make sure that he doesn't see you casting. It's not a difficult one because Mage Hand isn't a particularly grandiose spell.
are you casting Mage Hand or do you
Yeah.
already have Mage Hand cast?
I did I did pull it out to show
Oh, that is true.
Orion.
Just to make sure that he doesn't see it like flying into the chimney as he turns around. Not a very difficult one.
Yeah. Oh, that's a 17.
Turns around. We've got more intruders. And then he walks towards the campfire, not the campfire, but towards the chimney, and he pulls out this massive warhammer. He goes, "I'll find your bit little pests." And he is now like looking into the chimney.
No.
Okay. All right. Let's see what we can do. Like get him. Okay.
If we're gonna move towards murder, you could get a turn of surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like waiting a second. I'm like since Orion.
I think I'm still
speaking to us.
restraining this dude.
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna be staying under the.
Well, he has sheets on him now, so he's properly tied up with
Since we did tie him up.
Oh, okay
with something
then.
besides
if
your
that's
arms.
the case.
Yeah. We tied him up. So okay, I'm going to run up. While running up, I'm gonna cast Shadow Blade. So I'm already in Shadow, but my blades are gonna turn into shadows as well.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna take.
I'd say it's dimly lit.
Yeah, I'm gonna then cast Booming Blade cantrip to hit him
All right.
with the sword.
Let's
also,
let's have that start off the combat then. Everybody, please roll me an initiative.
Another fucking nat 20, dude.
Damn.
Nice. I rolled a 9.
On the things that don't matter.
Hey, it
it
matters.
matters. Hey, it matters.
Does it now?
I mean, it might matter. Yeah. Like.
I'm trying my best to. It won't add to the initiative.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I got you.
No, you're already
Yeah.
there.
Oh yeah,
Trust.
you're already in it.
Oh, there we go. Oh, I see the issue. Okay.
It's 9.
All right. Oh my gosh.
Hmm.
I know what I'm gonna do, and it's gonna be so stupid.
Give me like 10 seconds. I'm gonna go grab something to drink.
Go for it.
Yeah.
This
Alright.
little lad. Dexterity is 0. You know what? Checks out.
Ooh. But we all get one round,
Mhm.
one whole round, or right? Okay.
A whole combat turn, pretty much. Because he had no earthly idea that you were there.
Right.
Technically, that wouldn't work with the way that I have the rules in my head, but this is a pretty, like, cut and clear, like, surprise round for you all. Fiore! This man is currently looking up into the chimney. Is there anything you would like to do?
Oh, that chimney.
Yeah.
Would his ankles be within reach if I were to attack from here?
uh, sure. The snapping is a little bit
Created a
wonky.
monster.
Oh yeah, this is the diagonal thing. Yeah. You gonna try and grapple him?
Yeah, I'm going to see. Can I take my Warhammer and just swing to hit him in the ankles?
Sure.
Try to get him to fall, maybe. If I suddenly swing at his ankles.
If you do well enough.
All right. All right. 1 sec. All right, Warhammer, let's go. That's a 17 plus 3 plus 2. I think that's a 22.
Hits.
Oh wait, shoot, hang on. How many turn? Oh yeah, first I'll bonus action rage. There we go. And then, okay.
And then snap this man's leg.
Oh, that's it. Oh, dude, that's damage is 2. 2 plus 2. That's 4 damage. Oh wait, hang on. Oh, I can reckless. No, never mind.
Oh,
I
you
don't
already
need
have
advantage.
advantage to attack.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's 4 damage.
Total?
Wait.
Yeah,
Rage
I
itself
roll-
gets you 2, right? And the hammer has a
Yeah.
bonus. Hammer has a +3 bonus, at least.
It does. Oh shoot! Yeah, you're right.
So
That
5 plus
is
the damage.
a 7 in total. My bad. Thank you for reminding me.
Alright, you swing at his legs, and for a second he buckles a little bit, but he's not quite enough to fall completely prone, and he goes, "Ah, fuck!" as you hit him from behind. Now knows where you are. And it's his turn. Well, no, it's not. Surprise round. I forgot. You're good.
Right. Do I still have advantage on him this surprise round?
Yes, he doesn't know where you are.
Okay. I'm gonna jump over the table, like real cool, like,
It went away. Weird.
and then hit him. I have advantage, which is lovely. Advantage. Roll this up. 13. Good lord, this is insane.
Unfortunately, that's tough. That's rough,
That's not
buddy.
in my head. Okay. No, that's great. Okay, so then that is me. I still have movement left. Actually, if I were to like move all the way around, would I have flanking?
Yeah, sure.
Would 15 would have hit?
No.
Okay, so we know something more. Okay.
Alright, you run up behind him and, like, tink in the back of his armor. Turns around. More vermin for me to
That's fine.
squash. Alright, Duck.
Yours on the ground, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm gonna try to help with that going on and try to grapple.
Technically, you're prone still. Fiore, would you like to be standing up or still under the bed half and half?
I think I'll stay under the bed.
Alright, we'll put you like there. Alright. What did you say you wanted to do, Duck?
I think mechanically I want to grapple because I don't think there's something where you can just like tackle him, right?
You can shove. Have him fall prone.
Like grappling it, I have a better chance to do. Or, nah, yeah, sure. I'll try to shove him or like run into
Put him
him.
into the fire.
I mean, yeah, there is fire there. Roll me a contested strength check, please, sir.
I'm really good at these.
Yeah, so is he. Oh, that was sarcasm, wasn't it?
It was very sarcastic.
Is he proficient in this? I can't
Okay,
tell.
I'll roll super
Oh wait,
high.
no.
Oh yeah, I rolled okay.
It's just a decent chance of working.
+1.
Yeah. You managed to shove him prone. Well done. And he'll catch
But
his
he
little
grappled him,
ass.
not shoved.
I shoved him.
Oh, shoved you. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I decided to shove.
So he goes prone. Excuse me while I try to find a prone one. Visible, raging, hunter's mark, exhaustion, whatever, incapacitated it is. So you shove him into the little fire, and let's say that does like, I don't know, 2d6 fire damage as he falls into the fire a little bit. 6. He takes 9 fire damage, but he doesn't seem to be quite as affected as you may believe, as you might expect.
Resistant.
Oh.
All right,
timing.
that is.
Vincent, you're up.
Well, yeah, I think that's everything.
Vincent slowly walks out from the shadows. From behind, it's gonna like show the rapier in front of him, then go in for a stab.
Go for it.
He's prone, right? So
Yeah,
I
he
do have
is.
advantage.
You already did because he didn't know you were there.
Oh, okay. That's a 21.
It's
Stab him on top of it. Okay. that's 5 piercing. I'm gonna add use one of my bardic inspiration to do psychic blades. So it's gonna be 2d6 extra damage on top. And it's 7 psychic damage on top. So total of 12.
well, that's a good turn.
Yeah, that is going to be my turn. Nobody got hit, right? Never mind.
Not yet.
What am I
Not yet.
missing? Yeah, okay.
Right, Fiore, you're up again.
I'm gonna do the same thing. Oh wait, he's on the ground, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You have advantage on
Fine,
melee
fine.
attacks.
Fine, I'll get out from underneath the bed, and I will get us. I will get a better smash in with my warhammer.
Go for it.
Plus 5 is 13.
Woof, that misses.
I should stayed under the bed.
Go crawl back.
Where it was safe.
Well then, wait, do I have limited on reckless attacks, or I have to do that beforehand? Never mind. Okay, we're good. I
Well,
guess
you
that's all.
already
I
had
need.
advantage.
So you can't double up on it.
Oh, I had advantage. Oh, I didn't even roll with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you're
Hold on.
whoever thinking, you have +2 more on top.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. I rolled a nat 1.
Ah,
Okay.
that'll do it.
Yeah, sorry guys. No, I should have just stayed under the bed. I should have just continued to shank his ankles. I'm sorry.
Just go to sleep. I'm just gonna take a nap.
Take a nap.
Anyways, who's next? Oh, he's next.
He is. All right. Get your fucking asses in here. That was his bonus action. And for an action, I will have him stab. Let's go with the person that started this off. I'll have him use his serrated blades on Fiore.
Oh no.
I have so many tabs open. Hold on. Okay, 9, 20, or D20, I mean.
Yeah, 20.
6, 22.
Oof.
Oh yeah, that hits.
2D.
I'm I'm gonna auxiliary buff that. So roll
I
again.
am raging, so
Alright, he has disadvantage.
what-
That's a nat
what-
20.
good thing I am raging.
Yeah,
You'll just
it's
take the
whichever is lower. Whichever is the lower. As like you see, Vincent kind of twitches his head. As he sees this Dragonborn trying to hit you, Fear, but he tried casting a spell, but probably it didn't work
Nah.
for the people who are seeing.
How much
He-
damage am I taking?
16 divided down to 8.
Ouch.
And then
Yeah, for now.
he's going to whip
I'm gonna
around
give
his
it to
tail. Oh yeah. Who do you give
Okay.
advantage to?
I'm gonna give it to Orion.
Alright.
rolling like shit. But thank you.
He's gonna whip his tail at Vincent and try to hit with a 15.
AC 16.
Ah. Alright. Then Orion.
Orion, I'm gonna bonus action go into Blade Song and then attack him with the advantage that I got.
Go for it. As you attack him, you see his scales
18 to hit.
tick the neutral one. Because as you go to attack him, his scales start shimmering in front of you. And he transforms into the form of Vincent behind him. And you're momentarily shook and have
Oh,
disadvantage,
should I
but
just
now
roll
neutral.
again then?
Well, it's the neutral
Should I
one.
just roll? So I
Oh, wait.
rolled
Oh,
two
well,
dice.
yeah, you wouldn't know which one was the
right?
neutral one. Jesus, I'm slow today.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and roll again.
Okay. So that's gonna actually I rolled the slow there's 14. Probably wouldn't. Oh,
misses.
16. Flanked. 16.
Does it?
Oh, lovely. I used the booming blade there, so it's gonna be 2d8 plus 18 points of damage. Oh wow, is he still prone?
Yes.
No, right? He would have.
Oh wait,
gotten
his
up.
his turn went by. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, he would have gotten up. Okay.
You can try stealing others' bodies. That's cheating.
Yeah, 18 points of damage on it.
That was a
Actually,
massive
no, sorry,
chunk.
no. Sorry, 13 points of damage. It doesn't do any of my pluses. 13 points of damage.
Yeah, booming blade is when he moves.
No, this is the shadow blade. 2d8.
Ah.
Vincent was saying that to the Dragonborn for stealing his body. I mean, stealing his appearance. Like that is stealing. You shouldn't be stealing others. At least mine.
That now wears off.
Like,
It's only for the reaction.
pretty good try. Do I know what kind of a Dragonborn he is? Is it a gem Dragonborn or something? Or
No, you wouldn't.
okay.
Okay. Cool. It's okay. So yeah, that's my turn. 13 damage this turn, and his body, his armor seem to be vibrating.
Yeah, Kiro.
How much stuff would it take to shove a chair, close the door, shove a chair on the door?
Like an action.
Full object interaction action. Okay, cool. I assume so. I'm gonna go do that and incur what I incur.
No, he doesn't have a reaction anymore. He already used this reaction.
You incur
Okay.
you incur
Oh.
a slight extra yield on your lower back as you pick up the chair.
You never know if scary people have scarier things, but yes, that will be
True.
what I do then.
All right, you've
Then-
effectively jammed at the door.
Bring the hammer in. Let's go. Hammer time.
Let's see what bonus action things I have.
You
Hammer
have the hammer
time.
thing, right?
It is hammer time. That is last one. what I have, but I will bring that in then. If someone has that little token.
I did have the token somewhere. I don't know where it went. Oh, here it is.
I just need a every time. I just need to
Hammer.
grab my own at some point. But yeah, I would have placed it where I was for sure. Then I shall roll to hit with that.
Go for it. God, that's fella strong. Well, if you don't have an action.
Yeah, you said he got up, so just normal.
You deal.
19 to hit.
Hits.
That's okay, cool. Then, force damage.
Right as you blast him in the side with this hammer, he goes, "Blah," and he's not looking very good.
And that is all for me.
I'll kill all you vermin. Vincent, you're up.
Oh, yeah. Maybe the one who should die is you. 18.
18 hits.
7 piercing.
Oof. Looking rough.
Fiora, how are you looking at? HP
I've only taken 8 damage. I'm fine. I'm totally fine. Don't worry about me. I'm fine.
Okay, thumbs up. Okay, yeah, that will be my turn.
Thumbs up emoji for you.
Speaking of, you're up.
All right. I am going to take out the never-ending sword,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to try to get him.
Go on,
That
get him.
hurt. That is a 21.
That'll do it.
21.
That'll do it.
Ye. 9 plus 2 for rage plus 4 for 9 plus 2 for rage is 11 plus 4 for slashing is 15. So that is 15 in total.
Jesus Christ. Any
Clean.
particular way you would like to end this one's existence?
Oh my goodness! Oh yay! I'm gonna slice that sword through his legs. Before stabbing him in the throat.
Get on my level.
Alright, you swing the sword wildly once and cut off the majority of his right leg. You spin it around and swing it to his left leg, which completely detaches. He goes, "Roar," and then you, as you stab him through the throat, nearly like you're presenting a roast chicken on a plate that is your blade.
Jesus.
His head now rests. Everything okay, sir?
You're just gonna look at like whoever has the deepest
Okay,
voice.
I heard this guy's sound right. I'm gonna use my good old actor feat and something else that you know, DM. Change my voice. Change my voice and say in his voice, in this guy, the Dragonborn's voice. Everything is fine. It was just a rat in here. You don't need to worry about it. You can go back to your go back.
All right, so from the body of Vincent, all of a sudden you hear, "There is nothing in here. It was just a rat. Go about your business." And they go, "Okay, fair enough. We do have a lot of vermin." Okay. And then they go back into their room, which you now surmises is this room.
Oh yeah, that voice was hard to make.
Could I roll a investigation to see what that was? How did he make the voice?
Mm, you could
It's
try
an
to
actor.
see. Go for it.
Okay. It's an 18 on investigation.
It's got some crazy vocal
Okay.
cords.
Yeah,
Okay.
and a lot of acting classes. Actor feat.
Hmm. Well, that's a nifty trick there, bud.
Oh yeah, I mean, when you meet a lot of people in your lifetime, you, I mean, me kind of mimic them. I mean, I've met a lot of people. Mimicking is my specialty in a way.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know. I exchange a look with Declan there. It's. I hope. Yeah. Declan knows what I'm putting down there. Any case.
All right, I
Yori
go.
has no clue what's going on. He's just like, that was great.
Yeah.
Thanks. Really saved our butts.
Yeah.
Right. Well.
Okay.
Well. Okay.
Yeah.
So. All right, so we have this door kind of on lockdown. This guy is dead. We search for the. I guess we search the body of this guy and see if there is anything we can find out.
Nothing
Yeah.
too special.
Okay. Um, there seem to be a lot of these people here. I think we at some point have to take the fight to them, so to speak. There's like 2 floors, bunch of doors. One other thing we could try to do possibly kind of jam all the doors and lock them shut. But we might also want to search the doors anyway, like search the rooms anyway. One thing I want to do, if the hallway is still clear, get into the room that this guy came out of.
The
That
north
might
one?
be a good idea.
All right.
Yeah,
so
the north door.
you entered the hallway. See that there is a. Is there a door? No, there's not. Okay, and as you go north, you find a library-looking area with a apparently another fireplace, but we don't. It's a fake one.
No, it's one of those digital
Mm,
ones
It's
under a
what.
TV.
Yeah.
yeah. It's a Bluetooth one.
All right, this library. Yeah, I'm gonna look for anything interesting that I can find here. If I can find anything interesting, that is.
All right. So you look through all the libraries or through all the books and everything, and at first it seems semi-promising, but you don't really find anything that is relevant to you all.
Okay. Cool. Well, all right. Is there any other door going out of other than the door we came in?
No.
Okay. All right. So get back to the room again. Talk to the rest of them. Is Fiora under the bed again, or Fiora is now?
No, I'm not under the bed anymore.
Okay.
We can
Cool.
interrogate the guy we captured.
Yeah. We
Man,
now.
Oh
The
yeah,
restraint.
you want me to pull? I'll pull him out, I guess.
Yeah. Don't open his restraint though. Just pull him out, and I tell him, hey, listen. This guy over there. That your boss?
Hmm.
Like he nods his head.
He was just responding to being said, hey. Ask
No,
him
I was
if
saying. I
he
asked
is
him.
his boss.
Yeah.
Goes, mm-mm. And he goes, no.
No, not your boss. Okay. Well, he's dead, as you can see.
Mm.
And you see, I pointed Fior. You see our friend over there? He basically just killed your friend, colleague, whatever you want to call, while being under the bed, right? So unless
Mm-hmm.
you want the same fate, uh, we're gonna take the covering off. Don't make any sound, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I look at Declan. I'm like, okay. I feel like if he's got, let's close the door and see if he does make a noise. We'll just have to like kill him or whatever. And I say this out loud.
Uh,
I'm not trying to hide it. I'm saying this like out loud. I will just have to kill him. I guess it's fine. But
Hmm.
let's see if he's useful to
I'm,
us or not.
okay. I'm gonna say like a few words to him, and I'm gonna try attempting to seed a paranoia in his mind, as I'm gonna do my words of terror, as he should make me a wisdom saving throw.
4.
He fails.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Like right now, he sees me as his worst fear. So for 1 hour, he's gonna see me as his worst fear. If you do anything stupid, there's two fear right here now.
He's too pure
Yeah.
in the room.
So if you scream, I'm gonna haunt you in your nights. So don't scream, and I'm gonna like stay at the end of the room, looking at him menacingly. Okay, like Orlan, Orion.
So, well, okay. So I take his the binding from his mouth off.
Wow.
How many of you are in this building?
1 second. Let me count in my mind.
Don't try anything stupid.
I'm counting. Give me a second.
Okay, you are
22.
counting.
22 of you, and are most of them as like your buddy over there that can change shape?
Wait, what?
Where he can
Your
change
buddy
shape?
that made himself look like someone else for a second there. Are other people
Oh,
in your
yeah,
group can do that?
He did?
Jesus Christ, this guy's useless. Okay. So are people in the rest of the building, are they stronger than you? Or are they weaker, like similar to you, useless like you?
Hey. In terms of physical
But you-
prowess, there's a handful
So
of
what are you
me,
good
but there's a lot more. Okay. Are you my manager, bro? What have I done to you?
Listen, this is a HR. We are here to audit this building facility, okay? We are coming here to check the
Yeah.
security, and this security has been so far lacking. We just want to
Yeah.
tied up
Will
and
you
tied you up, okay? So
Kill
We're
the
HR.
security.
There's a bloody body in the corner. Don't worry about
this is a serious HR violation, okay? So if you don't
God,
understand it
what is
now-
wrong with this group? Good God.
Well, you're the guy who hired us to check up on the building, so that's why you were here.
Yeah.
Failed inspection.
Yeah.
Failed inspection.
What?
This is what happens.
Did you want to know something, or
Yes. So where are people generally? What are you kind of guarding in this building? What do you know about the people that hired you?
What are your
Well-
hopes and dreams?
well, there's a
I mean,
few
where do you
rooms
see
that
yourself in 5 years?
okay, currently in the ground, but hopefully not. There's a few rooms that have information in them, like just written. I guess they'd probably
Okay.
be protecting that.
Okay, and the room downstairs, I saw a few people there. Are they the main people? Are they the leaders? Where are the leaders in this building?
Well, our strongest would be down this hall,
This hall, not even downstairs. Okay.
I believe. Hold on.
Uh,
Let the DM double check for a minute, because this is important. Oh, sorry. Nope. Our strongest is downstairs, in the closest room on the right of the entrance. If you're walking in.
So
Okay.
somewhere around here, left, right. Oh yeah, rear. Here, right?
I can't see where you're pointing, sir.
Oh,
Out of game, yes.
Okay. Well, that's and you said there's 22 of you. Does it count this fella? I pointed the dead guy.
Did they what?
You said that there is 22 of you. Does it count this one? I pointed the dead one.
No.
And does it count you?
I don't think so.
Okay, so
Yeah.
there were 24 of you. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Anything else? Anyone else? Also, in this floor, there are a bunch of rooms I see outside. Who is in those rooms? Do you know?
Well. At the end of the hallway, there's a buddy of mine. And then there's some scattering down south.
Okay, so there are a few people in this floor. Okay. And what, like, when they set you up for guard, what did they tell you to do?
Guard.
They didn't give you any other instruction or guarding anything special or look for anything special?
I specifically wasn't guarding anything special. No, I was just patrol.
Okay. All right, that's all I had questions for. Declan, Fior, Vincent, any specific question to this guy?
No,
That's everything pretty well.
nothing more.
So what would you say his review is? Is it a pass or a fail on his security audit?
Well, it didn't take me that long to apprehend him, so I'd say it's probably a fail.
Yeah, I guess let's tie his let's bind his mouth
Please,
up
not
again.
my
and
ankles.
Put him in the corner and make him think what he has done here today. I think he's
Yeah.
in the
Okay.
corner to think about.
Vincent has his personal walking fear. Vincent is gonna drag this guy to the corner and put him there in the corner.
Okay. Why is this? No.
Yeah, and gag his mouth. So, okay. Be a good boy and sit here. Okay.
All right, after
That's
the
it.
whole review,
I'm also
after
I'm
the
also
whole review is
taking-
done, we'll come free you. Okay, so just like sit tight. We have some work to do.
I'm also is this a winged dragonborn or is it like a normal dragonborn?
This one has small wings. Yes.
Ooh. Okay. But I'm gonna take a look at him, like a really good look at him, and and go back. Yeah, guys, we should go on, move on. So DM, how much more does the pass with the trace last?
I'd say probably just towards the end of this session, and then with the start of the next one, it'll be gone.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so I know we have some time left, but I do have to check out of this hotel, so I will have to step out for the day.
All right.
So
Oh, you're in a hotel.
yeah, I was out for. I think I told the team I've been out for work for a while, and today actually timing worked out pretty well. But yeah, I will have to step out. Y'all continue if you have the time for it. But in any case, Orion continues to be a menace.
Fair enough.
I think we're all menaces this game.
Yeah,
What do
you're a
you
bunch of
mean we
demons.
all?
There's a very few specific. All right.
Me, I didn't do anything. I just shake some
I didn't
ankles.
do nothing.
Anywhere else you all would like to look?
This is normal, like a normal D&D party, so it's fine. I'm gonna slowly go outside the room.
Party.
Orion pulls out one of those like OSHA vest, puts on a hard hat.
OSHA violations.
This is an unsafe workplace, people.
It's terrible.
Just little reflective vests on.
Yeah, I have a reflective vest on. This
Like
is
the-
basically this is to represent whenever our pass without trace ends. I basically put on a reflective vest that gives our position away.
Mhm. Are these oil powered lamps? Oil, or is it electricity lamps?
They're just torches.
Okay, I'm gonna send each of one by one. I'm gonna send my mage hand to snuff them out
All right.
and slowly walk in the darkness.
Imagine they're all out. All right. Where would you like to go?
Okay. Should we check downstairs? Or should we check every single room here?
He said there were some more people on this floor. So I mean, if we go downstairs and a bunch of these people come down,
I could have
That
sworn
might
the
be good
guy
for
we
us.
interviewed said it was on the second floor, but I could be misremembering.
so no, that was a retcon. The actual thing, the
Oh,
floor
okay.
is the room is the room downstairs that we walk past to go up the stairs or the ladder. That is the room we have to finally get to.
That's why I keep getting it mixed up. My bad.
Well, good.
Okay. I'm gonna slowly open this door. Like slowly. Taking a peek. I mean, is there a keyhole? I can take a peek inside, I guess.
Sure. Roll me a perception with disadvantage.
Disadvantage, okay.
Mhm.
That's a double 19.
Okay, Christ.
21.
Takes your disadvantage and care.
Shove it.
I don't care about disadvantage. Rolls double 21s, 19s.
All right, that's what you see.
Ooh. I see two people. Two. I cannot see any further. Maybe there's three. I don't know. Four? Question mark. Guess you wanna try this room?
I mean, yeah. It's really just, are we gonna clear everything or beeline?
Like Orion said, beeline is bad. At least I'm gonna go check in all of the doors, like peek through all of the doors. I'm gonna snuff off the candles, the torches, peek through the door. Okay, what is in this door?
All right, you look
Bringing that
through.
chair with me.
Go for it. With the one you just checked, this one over here, you didn't really see any books, any written writings, or anything of that nature. The same goes for this room.
Okay, rinse and repeat. I'm gonna check the next room.
All right. You
Peek.
see, this room could potentially have something interesting. See, there's a lot of drawers that are closed.
Just being safe, I'm look through this door now. Every single door is my forte.
See, like, I don't know, a storage room or something? I have no idea what this is. I haven't even named it, so you don't see really anything important.
Oh, too dark in here. Okay, what about this?
Mhm.
Oh,
In this room, you see
is it
a bunch of...
Dragonborn?
I don't know. You see a bunch of papers scattered about, and then you see one person on this end. He was currently looking through some paper.
More. Like for Vincent, I saw it like a Dragonborn, so there's a chance that Vincent thinks it's a Dragonborn. So next room. There's one more room to check in.
I don't see what it...
Oh, that is it.
I don't see what a door this one is, but I'll just put it right there.
Oh, that is also a door.
Three people of this one, yeah. This map is missing a few doors, but all right. When you look through this door, you see also a bunch of you see one person here seemingly talking or looking towards something in this direction. And then also similarly, you see that there is a potential, like there's a few papers being talked about and being handed around.
I'm gonna try listening in on their conversation.
Roll me a perception check.
13. Maybe?
Nothing you can really make out. Nothing sensible.
Hmm. Okay, I cannot hear anything from that room. Slowly make to the last one, I guess. This is the last one. Right?
You don't really see anything in this room.
I'm gonna slowly make it back to the party. So guys, I saw like a bunch of people. The closest this room, the room close to us, as like 2, maybe 3, maybe 4-ish people. I did see also 2 dragon bones at like the end rooms. I think they are dragon bones, and they were also like talking to someone. So, what do you guys want? Should we go in one of the end rooms, or should we deal with the three of them here?
I think. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm up for anything.
I mean, I think
Eventually,
it's better.
if we're supposed to get rid of our, I mean, we're supposed to get. Are we supposed to get rid of all of them?
Yeah, that kind of
That-
sounded
that
like what he
is-
wanted us to do.
Mm-hmm. That
His,
is what
his main
we
purpose was
were supposed
to
do.
turn it upside down and find any and all information that you can. He said you can kill if you want.
Oh. So I mean, we could start with some of the empty rooms, see if we can find enough info. But
Okay, empty rooms. This door, maybe I didn't see anyone here, but maybe there is someone here. This room also, there's a door. This was empty one, like literally empty.
just clear out the room beside us then. We can just clear out all the upstairs and then we can have our. We can just
This room,
go through everything,
room,
right?
room with the people inside.
Yeah, we can just go through and clear out all the upstairs so we can, like, have free reign to find all the info we can.
Mm-hmm.
Might be a good idea.
That is a good idea. Or we could just out of character. We could just wait for the others. Wait for the next session to clear out these people. Like there's a good chance 3 of us going up against like 3 people probably gonna die at this level.
Yeah,
maybe.
I mean, I don't really
That's
have any
fine.
high spell slots either, but we also have Pass Without a Trace only for this session, so we could sneak around to the.
Yeah, we can
That are-
go to at least these 2 rooms and call it a day maybe.
It might be a good idea.
Let's really see what we
Yeah.
can find.
Okay, yeah. This door then. Slowly opening it. Is it open?
All right. It is when you open it. You go ahead and open up this door here. Find
Slowly.
this room in front of you. And as you have a good look around, you don't really find anything that seems to be of interest to you all.
Looks like a bedroom. Nothing in here though.
Nothing that seems to be really interesting to you all.
Do we do investigation?
You can, but there's nothing there.
All right.
Okay. Then next door.
Maps there.
All right. Roll me a sleight of hand, please.
Oh,
Assuming you're trying to open the
Okay.
door quietly.
yeah, absolutely. Quietly. Oh, it's a 13.
All right. As you open up this door, you see
Nope, it got black.
nobody's inside. And roll me an investigation once you get inside here.
Investigation.
Hmm.
That is about a 10.
All right. I'll have 2 people take care or try this if you'd like.
And so not having Orion for this is
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm not like a intelligence guy, but I do have jack of all trades. So no, that's a 9. Never.
You don't really find anything that seems to be of interest to you all.
alright, let's kill everyone.
Yeah. I think fog got in my eyes. I cannot see anything properly. Probably the dust from the chimney. As as Vincent is scrambling his eyes. Oh.
All right. Well, since the other ones have a potential for throwing into combat, we should probably start those ones next session. So-
Yeah, it might be a good idea.
Hope you all enjoyed yourselves.
That is.
It was a pleasure having you all.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah. Thank you.
Next
Thank
week.
you, have a good one. I will
Next
have the
time.
right time next week.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
See you all next week. Bye bye.
All right. Like I said, it was a pleasure streaming for you all today. Hope you enjoyed yourselves as much as I did. I would love to host you all in a manner once again.